안녕하세요, 토미입니다. Let's have fun learning Korean today. Today's grammar is first, 니은 는다고 치다, assume that. Second, 니은 는다고 해도, even when, even if. And third, 기 나름이다, depend on, be up to. After you learn today's grammar, you will be able to give your opinion while acknowledging someone's assertion first. For example, 복권에 당첨이 된다고 치면 어디로 여행 가고 싶어? If you were to win the lottery, where would you like to travel to? Let's study these useful expressions and become a supermaster of intermediate Korean. You guys are brilliant, so I'm sure you will make many Korean friends. 그럼 시작할게요. The first grammar, 는다고 치다, means assume that, and Korean people use it to tell a hypothetical situation. There are some different ways to use this grammar. For example, 는다고 치고, if we assume that, 는다고 치더라도, even if we do, and 는다고 치자, let's assume that. In addition, there are expressions such as 그건 그렇다 쳐도, even if that's true, I think. 그건 그렇다 치고, even if that's true. 그렇다고 치자, let's assume that. You use these expressions when both parties acknowledge a hypothetical situation. Interestingly, there are so many ways to apply this grammar, isn't it? When I just started to learn Korean, I encountered this grammar in a sentence and I thought 치다 was to hit. So I thought they hit a kind of ball, such as a baseball or basketball, and I was so confused. Now that I know this grammar, I don't make that kind of mistake anymore. Anyway, enough for my past. About the usage for verbs, you attach 니은 는다고 치다. If a verb stem does not have a final consonant, you attach 니은다고 치다. For example, 가다 to go does not have a final consonant, so you attach 니은다고 치다. To make 간다고 치다, I assume that I go. If a verb stem has a final consonant, you attach 는다고 치다. For example, 먹다 to eat has a final consonant, so you attach 는다고 치다. To make 먹는다고 치다, I assume to eat. For adjectives, you attach 다고 치다 regardless of a final consonant. And for nouns, you attach 이라고 치다. Okay? Then let's read a sample sentence. 그 사람이 아무리 요리를 잘한다고 치더라도 혼자 다 시킬 수는 없습니다. Even if that person is good at cooking, we cannot just make him do everything. Yes, that's right. Giving all the burden to one person is not appropriate, isn't it? Here, 잘하다, to be good at, is a verb that does not have a final consonant. So what do you have to add? Yes, you add 니은다고 치더라도 to make 잘한다고 치더라도, even if he is good at cooking. Then let's read the next sentence. 그건 그렇다 치고 이건 다른 문제 아니야? Even if that's true, this is another problem, isn't it? As I told you, the expression 그건 그렇다 치고 is an idiom and it means even if that's true. So now let's look at the grammatical structure as well. 그렇다, to be so, to be like that is an adjective. So you add 다 치고 to make 그렇다 치고, even if it is true. The next sentence is also very unique. Let's check it out. 이 경기는 승부가 날 것 같지 않으니까 무승부라 칩시다. This match is unlikely to be won, so let's call it a draw. This sentence will be useful for those who like sports. Here, 무승부, draw, is a noun that does not have a final consonant. So you add 라 칩시다 to make 무승부라 칩시다. Let's assume a draw. In this way, you can use the grammar to mean let's call it a draw. Quizzes! Then let's deepen our understanding with some quizzes. Which one is the correct answer? 아무리 시간이 밥은 먹고 가야지. Even if we don't have time, we have to eat some food before leaving. Number 1, 없다고 치더라도. Number 2, 없지라도. The correct answer is number 1. 없다, do not have. There is no is an adjective. So you add 다고 치더라도 to make 없다고 치더라도 even if we don't have time. Number 2 is wrong because this kind of grammar does not exist. Okay? Then let's read it together. 아무리 시간이 없다고 치더라도 밥은 먹고 가야지. Food is always the priority, right? Then let's look at the next quiz. 이건 내가 이쪽 일은 어떻게 할 거야? I'll assume I will undertake it, but how about this one? Number 1, 맞고 치고. Number 2, 맞는다 치고. The correct answer is number 2. 맞다, to undertake is a verb that has a final consonant. So you add 는다 치고 to make 맞는다 치고. Assume that I will undertake. Then let's read it together as if you say it at your workplace. 이건 내가 맞는다 치고 이쪽 일은 어떻게 할 거야? Please read it again and again to practice. The second grammar, 니은 는다고 해도 is in the subjunctive mood and means even when, even if. There are similar expressions such as 는다고 하더라도 or 는다고 쳐도. About the usage, for verbs, you attach 니은다고 해도 if a stem does not have a final consonant. For example, 가다, to go, does not have a final consonant. So you attach 니은다고 해도 to make 간다고 해도, even if I go. You attach 는다고 해도 if a stem has a final consonant. For example, 먹다, to eat, has a final consonant. So you attach 는다고 해도 to make 먹는다고 해도, even if I eat. For adjectives, you attach 다고 해도, and for nouns, you attach 이라고 해도. Then let's read a sample sentence. 내가 도와준다고 해도 이 일을 오늘 중으로 끝내기 힘들 거야. Even if you will help with some, it will be difficult to finish this work today. It seems like she has so many jobs to do, right? Here, 도와주다, to help, is a verb that does not have a final consonant. So what do you have to add? Yes, you add 니은다고 해도 to make 도와준다고 해도, even if you help. Let's read the next sentence. 아무리 바쁘다고 해도 엄마한테 안부 전화는 해야지. No matter how busy you are, you should call your mom to say hello. Yes, you should call your mom because she is such an important person, right? Here, let's focus on the word 안부 전화. 안부 means safety. In English, the word means safety call. So it sounds like an urgent check on safety in some urgent situations like disasters, saying like, "Are you alive?" However, in Korea, many people call their close friends or family members to ask or tell each other how one is doing as a greeting without any special reason. And that's called 안부 전화. This word reflects Korean culture, right? Then let's focus on part 바쁘다고 해도. 바쁘다, to be busy, is an adjective. So you add 다고 해도 to make 바쁘다고 해도, even if I am busy. Then let's read the next sentence. 이 일이 처음이라고 해도 이 정도는 할 수 있지 않을까요? Even if it's your first time, you are supposed to be able to do as much as this job, aren't you? This sentence is like something a manager would say to a new employee at a workplace. Here, 처음, first time is a noun that has a final consonant. So you add 이라고 해도 to make 처음이라고 해도, even if it's the first time. Quizzes! Then let's deepen our understanding with some quizzes. Which one is the correct answer? 내일은 비가 곧 가요. Even if it rains tomorrow, let's go by all means. Number 1, 온다고 해도. Number 2, 온다니까. The correct answer is number 1. 비가 오다 means to rain, and 오다 is a verb that does not have a final consonant. So what do you have to add? 니 온다고 해도! Yes! You add 니 온다고 해도 to make 온다고 해도, even if it rains tomorrow. Number 2 is wrong because 온다니까 means since it said it is going to rain. Then let's read it together, thinking you are going by all means. 내일은 비가 온다고 해도 곧 가요. Please read it again and again until you can say it naturally. Then let's look at the next quiz. 아무리 그런 식으로 말하면 섭섭하잖아요. Even if you don't like it, it makes me sad if you say it in that way. Number 1, 싫다 하니까. Number 2, 싫다고 해도. The correct answer is number 2. 싫다, to hate, to dislike is an adjective. So what do you have to add? Yes, you add 다고 해도 to make 싫다고 해도, even if you don't like it. Then let's read it together as if you hate it the way he talked. 아무리 싫다고 해도 그런 식으로 말하면 섭섭하잖아요. Please read it again and again until you can say it naturally. Alright, it's the last grammar. Let's do our best till the end. 기 나름이다 follows verbs and means depend on, be up to. About the usage, you attach 기 나름이다 regardless of a final consonant. Easy breezy! Yes! Then let's read the sample sentence. 모든 기계는 사용하기 나름이에요. All machines are up to how you use them. Here, 사용하다 is to use. So what do you have to add? Yes! 기 나름이다, right? So it's going to be 사용하기 나름이다. It's up to how you use. Then let's read the next sentence. 아이가 어떤 사람이 되는가 하는 건 교육하기 나름이죠. What kind of person your kid is going to become is up to how you educate him. That's right. Power of education. Right? Here, 교육하다 means to educate. So you add 기 나름이다 to make 교육하기 나름이다. It's up to how you educate. Quizzes! Then let's deepen our understanding with some quizzes. Which one is the correct answer? 이 일이 언제 끝날지는 우리 when this work is finished depends on how we make an effort. Number 1, 노력하는 나름이야. Number 2, 노력하기 나름이야. The correct answer is number 2. 노력하다 means to make an effort. So what do you have to add? Yes, you add 기 나름이다 to make 노력하기 나름이다. And then you need to make it into 반말. So it's 노력하기 나름이야. Depends on how we make an effort. Number 1 is wrong because you don't use the noun modifier for this grammar. So be careful. Then let's read it together, thinking the effort is the most important. 이 일이 언제 끝날지는 우리 노력하기 나름이야. Alright, then let's look at the next quiz. 아이가 좋은 인성을 갖느냐 못 갖느냐는 부모가 Whether kids can build their identities or not is up to how their parents teach them. Number 1, 가르치기 나름이에요. Number 2, 가르치면 나름이에요. The correct answer is number 1. 가르치다 means to teach. So what do you have to add? You add 기 나름이에요 to make 가르치기 나름이에요. Number 2 is a grammatically incorrect sentence, so don't choose it next time. Then let's read it together. 아이가 좋은 인성을 갖느냐 못 갖느냐는 부모가 가르치기 나름이에요. Please read it again and again until you can say it smoothly. Alright, now I'm going to announce your homework for today. But before that, I will introduce today's saying. 원래 좋고 나쁜 것은 다 생각하기 나름이다. There is nothing either good or bad. But thinking makes it so. William Shakespeare. Wow, Shakespeare said this? Very impressive. Did you spot today's grammar? Please write it down in the comment section. Now, I will give you the homework. There are 2 kinds of homework as usual. First, please make 3 sentences using today's grammar. For the first sentence, please use 니은, 는다고 치다. Assume that. For example, 오늘은 못한다고 치더라도 내일까지는 꼭 해줘. Even if you cannot do it today, do it at least tomorrow. You can tell how serious she is, right? For the second sentence, please use 니은, 는다고 해도 even when, even if. For example, 내가 아무리 주의한다고 해도 오빠는 내 말을 듣지 않을 거예요. No matter how I warn him, my older brother will not listen to me. For the third sentence, please use 기 나름이다, depend on, be up to. For example, 힘든 일도 자기가 하기 나름이에요. Even the hard work is up to you. The second homework is to memorize new words. Please memorize the 40 words from number 1201 to number 1240 on page 16 in the intermediate vocabulary list. There is a vocabulary quiz of the 40 words on my website, so just feel free to try it. The link is in the description box. That's it for today. You guys did a good job. I always appreciate your participation to try the homework. The constant effort will lead you to a result. One day you will find yourself understanding Korean better. Till then, I will support your Korean journey. 그럼 오늘도 행복 가득, 웃음 가득한 하루 되세요. 한국어 파이팅 파이팅 파이팅!